Gonna get this playthrough done eventually. Although, probably not today. Whatever. Time to hack at it. What would I do if my caviar transformed into 500 fully grown salmon right before your very own eyes? That is a good question. First of all, I'd be wondering where the caviar came from. I hate that stuff. Second, I'd be wondering, how could I transfer all of that to my neighbor's house? Because I know he likes it. And anyways, how you doing, Sicarus? Right. Last time I was playing down here in the fuck-ass caves. Think I'm done with the caves. Like, not actually done, but, well, I don't know. I'll decide later. I'll let you know. You would raise them as if they were your own. Make them into your own form of cavalry. Call it the Salmort, or Salmonry. And made some mushroom stew too. Damn. Wish I had mushroom stew. A lot of pigs down here. It's gonna be a lot less once I'm done. Oh, other than mushrooms and water, would you stick in that stew of yours? That guy. More pigs. Secret pig hiding around the corner. Good thing I'm indestructible. Trilobite fossil in the rubble. Actually, that makes me wonder. Is there any of these oddity categories that would be easy to fill out? Missing a bow and hairpin, a loaded dice. Still need 3 more Arena Now broadcasting schedules. Forget if it was Upper Underrail or Core City where I find most of those. Feel like I've already been over Core City though. Get another broken prosthetic leg. Know exactly where to go find more of those. Missing 1 foundry plan, 1 empty cigarette pack. These ones I'm pretty darn sure are Upper Underrail. So 2 reasons to go up there. the upside, or however you pronounce that. Think that's an expedition item. Metal. Picks a soldier stabbing through a vaguely humanoid shape with an oversized bayonet. Isa Ukinu is engraved at the bottom. I think that's from the Grey Army base. Mutagen duds. Natural marbles, mutated cockroaches. I think all three of those are also expedition. Old diploma. Though now faded and torn, it probably once hung proudly in some technocrat's office. Forget where I found the one that I did get. Olivine. Pretty darn sure that's expedition. Painting. Also expedition. Protectorate can. The free drones usually have those. They'd clear out their base, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to find another one. Red Rune Rock. Ruined textbook. This one's probably from the Chortis base, or base. Train log. I think that one you just find it all over the place. Same thing with the train driver manual. And a tourist guide. But this one does specifically mention Upper Underrail. Alright, so the two places I'm gonna want to go is Upper Underrail and the Black Sea. I think I know which one I'm gonna start with. Rats. It's always rats. Might as well check this place out while I'm here. Also, I'm pretty sure I've got more adrenaline than I'm ever gonna need, but it's a pretty easy way to get some value back out of the grenades I'm using on these guys. Actually, I should run the numbers on that. I do still have to go and buy the syringes. They are pretty cheap, but are they cheap enough? Already checked out over there. No reason to go back over. Go check to see what Blaine has. Then I'll run over to SGS. Go get me some free healing. The last 40 mil frag that I loaded in here. And that was apparently also the last 25 mil frag. Gonna need more ammo. I need some more drink at the rate I'm going through it. Probably shouldn't have drank half of it just waiting for the stream to start. Big downside of not playing in so long, I end up forgetting what I actually want to buy. The answer's probably nothing, but I might as well make sure while I'm here. Yeah, gonna go with nothing. Almost seems like a shame to sell such a fancy looking weapon, but I am never using this. Gonna go heal up at SGS, see if I can't buy well, actually no. Probably don't need to go buy more ammo. I'm pretty sure I had plenty. Just have to find where the hell I'm storing it. Probably in the jet ski. Or at the house. Think I left the jet ski over at the Core City docks. Okay, one adrenaline shot I can sell for 75 value. One syringe I can purchase for 11 value. Seems worth it, even if it's gonna take forever to really get any kind of profit out of it. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Thirteen of those. Now I've got 9. Make that much to start with, and I'll just make more if I find an opportunity to sell more. Or no, wait. Components weigh 0.1 and 0.02 for a complete total of 0.12. The item weighs 0.1. so it's less weight if I get it combined. Plenty of batteries and stuff. Detection of 108. Probably my best pair because I don't see any others. Head on over to the armory. All the bolts. Want 6 medicine, so 6 adrenaline shots. Drink some juice. Run on over to the house. See if I left the ammo there. I left. The good bullets here. I don't see any frags. Not sure where I left those. So gonna leave the boning knife here. Other thing I've been thinking of is I should probably get another storage container for the house, just to keep all the medical equipment and stuff in. That way I can just grab all of it out of the container, craft whatever meds I can, and then stick it all right back in the same container, rather than having it be jumbled up with all the other crafting stuff. Yeah, gonna go do that right now. Plasma sentries keeping the place peaceful. So peaceful, I don't even have to worry about leaving the doors open. Hey Giles, I would like to furnish the house. Basement fit out. Set up a lab. I would like 1 shelf. Yet. Alright. Which room is it? Right here. Sure have a lot of chemicals. I'll totally need every single one of them eventually. Just haven't needed it yet. But I definitely will. I think that's all of it. Oh hey, it's Holden Valge. How you doing? Plus I'm carrying too many chemicals. Leave the touring. Sleepy and need more sleep. I can think of one way of solving that. Would you happen to have a mattress? Gonna go sleep more. You do that. It is definitely something I should take my own advice on and actually sleep 8 hours a day rather than like 4. So, yeah, sleep more. Sleep often. Alright, think that's all the chemicals other than the taurine. Just remember the taurine. Alright, that's all of it. Plus the plants I haven't gone around to processing. And this gel. Alright, now it's all of it. For sure. And then I grab it all again. Got enough stuff to make a lot of advanced health hypos. Lots of Aegis. Lots of Bullhead. Which I should make more of that. Weighs basically nothing. Coagulation shots. I can't remember ever having to actually use these. It'll happen eventually, but I don't think I need more. Focus stims, have plenty, never really use them. Iron gut. I think the only reason I wouldn't use these right now is because I already have pretty good bio-resistance on the armor. They are little pills that weigh basically nothing, so I should make some. Jumping bean. I already have 8 of those. Increase dodge and evasion by 25%. Kinda pointless for this character. Increases movement points by 10 while not in stealth. For 4 turns. theoretically useful. 8 is probably plenty. Morphine, never used that. Super health hypo. I'm missing the crawler poison. I know where I can go get some of that. And make a third eye. Only got one of these lofimidrines. Increases detection by 30%, perception by 3. Might as well. Or no, wait. Didn't read the whole thing. Perception by 3 for the purposes of detecting hidden passages and other secrets. Trance. It's one of those psi user drugs. And Twitch. Increases initiative by 8. Probably doesn't hurt to have a bunch of these. Okay. And shove everything right back in the locker. Oh, 68 adrenaline. How about I take half of this, turn that into adrenaline shots, and run around selling those. And now I'm out of syringes. Could use some more incendiaries. Don't have any ready-made ones. Okay. Next up, how about I go get some of that crawler poison? Hitting all the wrong buttons. Gonna look at something and then I forgot. Oh well, think about it later. Oh hey, it's a traveling merchant. The senior underrailer is quick to designate you as a potential customer, after taking a good look at you with his keen eyes, of course. For he seems to be a traveling merchant of some kind. Heavy load on his back must be his inventory. Greetings, youngster. Need some food? Got a few things a guy like you might find interesting. Wanna take a look? Eh? Wanna? Show me what you got. Yep, that's food, alright. Don't really need fruit soda because I've got the Twitch. Don't need the Pentapus barbecue because I already have plenty of that. And I prefer the hardcore chips. Well, See you later, merchant man. No, wait. There was some crawlers here. Sure hope they don't respawn. Looks like they don't. Might respawn in the next screen, though. Seems like they do. Oh hey. Taser. Just short. Seeing a lot of shadows all around. Flashbang or napalm? Flashbang. $54 points. Oh hey, an extra one. Okay, now to napalm. Think that one's toast. 43 damage per turn, 48 damage per turn. Though they've got a lot of health. Not sure if they'll be able to regen through it. I forget how much they get per turn. I braved the fire. Tempted to run in after them, but I'm almost certain that's gonna not play out in my advantage. Oh hey, another one. It's gonna sting my ass, isn't he? Not quite. Damn it, misplayed this one. Oh, I really want to use a napalm on just one of them. Yeah, frag grenade. Not enough. try to get out of here before the rest of them show up. It's not gonna happen, but at least that one's not gonna be biting me. Or apparently it just shakes off the effect. Cannot interact with object during combat. Cannot end combat. Well, this might be a problem. Has enough points to run the whole way up here and sting me. God, I hate these fuckers. And I still can't leave. At least I can make sure that this guy's not gonna be a problem. Well, at least I got a little bit of heads up. Could risk the 25 mil, or I could just tase him. Although he might just resist that. Fire. Saw a shadow creep right back over there. And another one right in front of me. So far, it seems like coming back here was a mistake. Worked that time. Gonna wait here in the fast forward. Really should have gone and picked up the ammo first. Nearly there. give it a quick save, dive in once again. Damn it. Not sure what I expected. Oh. There they are. There indeed they are. At least I'm only gonna get my shins nibbled on by one of them. Can't leave. Just barely hit both of them. But will it be enough? Sort of. Hide in the fire because it beats getting stabbed. Then the fire wore out anyway, and I still got stabbed. Tragic. Oh, there's still one of you around here somewhere. There he is. I'm out of grenade launcher ammo, but I've still got grenades. And they've still got more Death Stalkers. Shit. I have enough action points to reload. Could have done that the first time around. Okay. Seem to all be dead, but I've made that mistake before. Purge everything, then go back down. I'd say I'm surprised, but no. He got lost on his way back over to me. Whatever. Get the loading done, get the fuck out of here. These things are just ridiculous sometimes. I only lost like 80% of my health to one Deathstalker. But I am willing to drop the grudge and just leave. Please get me out of here. Thank you. Could use a couple of repair kits. Also, since I'm over here near Rail Crossing, might as well go have a peek at the free drone space again. See if I can't find that missing oddity. Although maybe I should have gone and dipped into Rail Crossing. Some things here. Alright, the cat. I don't want to fight the cat though. It's just a cat. I already looked at everything from all the pre-looted containers. Not sure why the camera jumped for a second there. It does that sometimes. Not sure why, but it does. White phosphorus. I want it. Oh, I got 8 crawler stingers. I think is enough for 8 of the super health hypos. Yeah. Got plenty of the other stuff. At least I think I do. Might be wrong about that. What do I get out of the hyperallergenic glands? Unsurprisingly, hyperallergenic. This is a suitable melee weapon, inflicts up to 80 unavoidable bio damage, dazes them for 3 turns. If they consume any type of medicine while under its effects. Pretty sure I can't apply those to grenades, so Maybe I just process it and sell it. Does up the value and lower the weight. What am I even stuck on? But whatever. Nine adrenaline shots. Get some more syringes. More ampules. Got plenty of capsules and not that many flat beakers. Some more bandages too. Alright. Look at my wounds, please. It doesn't look good. I'll need to stitch it up. Get naked. And we're healthy. So I'll go back to the base, make the super soldier, is it super soldier health hypos or just super health hypos? I think I'm mixing it up with another drug. Yeah, no. Super health hypo. Super soldier drug is a separate thing. It's like Hercules, except it doesn't kill you. Okay. Needed blood, gyrometrin, forget what else. Using enzyme. Short on syringes of all things. So want to keep 5 blood, 3 gyrometrin, 1 fusing enzyme. Put the rest back. Alright, the boning knife. Why could I forget the boner knife? I was gonna look at something else, but I forget what it was. Happens a lot these days. Not sure if I should be concerned. 9 adrenaline shots. Buy some more ampules, some more syringes, and some more flat beakers. Want 6 adrenaline shots. Already nearly worked through the big pile of them. Oh shoot. I think I just gave those away for free. Or no wait, I didn't. I'm losing it. Okay. My inventory feels so empty, and yet I'm over half the total inventory amount. Right, dogs. I need the ammo. Please tell me I left the ammo there. I did not. Did I really go through all of the ammo? Apparently. Just make sure there's... Actually, yeah. Grab the flashbangs. Gotta get rid of the Mark II EMPs. And the rest can stay there. I think the best spot to go purchase ammo would be SGS. Just because then I can use up all these credits. Although, I could just go trade those in with, what's his face? Bane. That's the name. I almost said Bane, but then I kind of thought about it. Didn't sound right. $25, $21. Make some more hand grenades too. Next up, gonna go over to Oculus. Nine more adrenaline shots. Grab some more syringes. Whereas I haven't read into anyone who wants to buy this rat hound leather overcoat. Or maybe they did and I just ignored it. Either way, need to sell it. Doesn't sell any grenades. Might have to go over to Foundry. Or Fort Apogee, but kinda low on blue dollars. Yeah, Foundry. I forget if I had a batch of super steel plates brewing. I don't think I did. But again, my memory's not great. It has been like 20 something days since the last time I played. Consequences of liking variety too much. I'll go get the ammo and then I'll head over to Bernard. Suspiciously large amount of white phosphorus for sale recently. I say suspiciously large amount. I've gotten 2, which is 1 more than I averagely find. Okay, enable hyperdrive. Sure wish the giant furnace was in a more easily accessible location. But that'd be too convenient. Yo. Looks like I didn't. Could get him to make me 1 more plate, but A, I'd rather just do 3 at a time. And B, might be better off just saying I've got what I got and not bothering with rolling for more. And again, I did take major supplier. Might as well make use of it. Swing by junkyard real quick. Try to sell that leather jacket. Try not to trip up on my words too much. Bad chance. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's grab it. At least that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright. Off to the Black Sea again. Bunch of protectorate dudes. Do what you gotta do. Still the Hopperdrome over here. I'll get around to it eventually. It's the first time in a while that I've ran out of drink before I had to go for a piss. Usually it's the other way around. Yeah, whatever. I'll suffer with my empty glass for a while. Probably both healthier and cheaper to do it that way. Right, back to this watery hell. Pretty sure over here there's nothing. But let's chart it. Clearly I misremembered because there is something here. It goes deeper. Here's one of the missing oddities. 1 point. Just need another 3. I think the honey stalks give me Driver-Mitrin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why I have a giant pile of it. Though I am going through it, so might as well get some more. Mushrooms and other plants. Nothing of importance, seemingly. There's something here, I'm not perceptive enough for it. Few more areas on the side there I haven't been. It's the central area where I know there's gonna be something. And there's that area right off the side of the village. Not sure if there's anything, but if there's anything, it's nothing super important. Probably. Alright. Of the big things that are still here, one of them is clearing out the rest of the village, which includes taking out Magnar, I think his name is. Which I should be able to do. Might be challenging, but what's a couple of reloads, right? And there's the fire sword guy that kicked my ass the first time around. So, didn't bring any toxic grenades with me. And I can just go to the camp, use the lighthouse teleport thing, go back to the base, grab those war crime grenades, then come right back over. I think those should be enough to deal with him, because he's gonna want to come into very close range, and typically you can't hide him around with the fire grenades because, you know, he sets himself on fire. But toxic gas grenades should get the job done. And then the one other area is the one in this spot. The Grand Archives. Although, maybe I could explore the village that's over here. I think the head honcho that used to be in the village is the guy I killed over at the entrance to the graveyard. So the village itself should be relatively straightforward to clear out. Might find some more of those funny rocks, or a bone hairpin. I think Magnar has a unique oddity on him. Same with the fire sword dude. Guess it doesn't really matter which one I start with. I should just, you know, get started. So how about Magnar? There's the ferryman and Todd. How you doing, Todd? Hi, Mr. Outsider, he says while putting down a piece of rusted metal covered in varicolored corals. How are you faring, Todd? Doesn't talk much, the ferryman. Makes me carry things he brings out of the water. He yelled at me once for breaking something. I was scared of him at first, but then we sat down and he cooked me some strange fish. It was delicious. Then he told me a few stories. He blows so much smoke it hurts my throat. Then we got back to work. I'm tired, but I feel good. The outside He looks up. It's so big, enormous. I can jump as high as I want and not hit my head. I can run freely in this large room, just like my ancestors. Everything's moving, but really moving, and not like on a screen. I can work on something and do it right. Right. Like I used to. I'm still afraid though, but I'm not alone, no. My family's gone. He bows his head. But I hope to have a new family. I feel like a new man. Good to hear, Todd. I have to go now. Take care. Nods. Thank you, Mr. Outsider. I'm glad he liked it. Find the ferryman busy as always. Todd doesn't seem to be lagging far behind either. Welcome back, kid. How's Todd doing? He puffs smoke. He's a troubled man from a different place, different culture. A man who holds values incompatible with this state of the world. He's in a better place now. A higher place, kid. Looks at him and puffs smoke. You'll do well. You'll do well. Oh, glad about that. Seems to be a drop of water that's suspended in the air above the ship. What's up with that? Red breakers. I forget. These guys only do bio damage, I think. Slap the boots on there, and I should be good to go. Try to get all of them gathered up. Within range for the 40, but not the 25. It'll have to do. Or not. Already had all of the whiskers. hermit crab. And some rubble. Message in a bottle. I've been spotted. Got to switch to the other gear. Wondering why my damage was a little bit lower. And why the movement points were missing. This connects over down there. Good if I already checked all of that out. Apparently I did. There's a cave up there, rocks over here. Pool of water. Wonder what's down there. The water is clear. You can distinctly see several large underwater passages branching out in various directions. And because of the way the glowing algae illuminates their entrances, it almost appears as though these natural lights were deliberately placed there. Additionally, by observing the fast-moving particles disappearing into one of these passages, it is plain to you that there's a strong current carrying them. Underwater caves with strong currents. Let me just give that a quick save before I drown myself. And now drown myself. Jump in the pool. Oh hey, I'm not dead. Where am I though? Crab. One less crab. So almost certainly more, however. Just have to spot him. Don't see any. Oh. Flashbang. polarizer, tracking lens. Nothing particularly high quality, but it does sell. I think that's all of it. Back in the hole. Current carried you all the way to sea. Well, again, at least I didn't drown. More honey stalks and more ruins. At least there's no serpents. Hermit crab. Free gasoline. Better not be a hermit crab. Nope, just regular boxes. Does this lead to anything? Seems to. Need 8 perception to peek into the cave. Well, glad I had 8 perception. Well, he resisted it. Time to probably, get covered in acid or something. Unless... Did not account for that. There we go. Only carved up a little bit. Missing anything, am I? Doesn't seem like it. I need to go get some more thermobarics at this rate. that's all it had explored. Is the island over here? No, it's full of spiders, but I never went in there. And I forget if there's oddities in there, which there could be. Very well it could be. Empty footlocker. And a fireplace that's completely burnt out. Forked rock. Only got the 5 magnesium grenades. Didn't bring any more with me. Smear of blood headed toward this hole in the ground. Bones and web. There's the spider. Because as we know, there's only ever one. There's never a giant wave of them. That just doesn't happen. Sure does take a suspiciously long amount of time before it's my turn again. Finish off the ones up there. Did the positioning wrong, so I can't actually hit the ones over here conveniently. Or no, wait. Maybe this is exactly right. Perfect. Hey there, Toby. Are you saying you're being tempted? You know, they did do an update recently that lets you have a custom difficulty. Jet skis are cool. Oh, no wait, jet skis. They are pretty hardcore. Any vehicle where a helmet is not enough to save you is inherently pretty hardcore. Alright. Get these spiders off of me without blowing myself up. Challenge level impossible. It's not gonna go around the corner to get the Weaver, so they're probably just gonna immediately re-web me. Yeah, sitting in this hallway was a bad plan. They can hit me, I can't hit them. Tempted to just reload and save the trouble, but I want to see if I can make it work. Just have to do it right. Somehow. Alright, forgot I could do that. Just set myself on fire and the web disappears. It would have come in handy a lot earlier, actually. Yeah, it's definitely one of those moments where a flamethrower would come in handy. Fortunately, I left mine at home. Get rid of the nearby stuff. Try to, anyway. How many caves are there around here, anyway? Scrolls all the way down. Map limit seems to be right there for up here. So I might be dealing with, I don't know, another 15, 20 spiders. Not including the ones immediately visible. You know, like that guy. getting shot at from all angles. Maybe I should reload the save and just try to fight him from the entrance area. 'Cause at least it's pretty easy to bottleneck him here with a fire grenade. And then just have to deal with all the guys coming through this narrow hallway. I keep trying. If I don't get rid of all the ranged ones soon, it's over. Starting with that cluster. No dice. Gonna just save myself the time. I just have to aggro him here. Or they'll do it themselves. Fine enough. Failed to get that one on fire. Move over here. Gets through the shield if he crits, which is very annoying. Like about 3 minutes for it to be my turn again. So far this position's not seeming that much better than the other one. It's a little bit better, but not by much. most of them. Really want to hold off on that adrenaline shot just because it's gonna do more harm than good outside of the immediate first couple of turns. Creating a spider traffic jam. Tempted to just throw a Molotov right there. But that would fuck with the pathing all the ones that are going on the whole way around. Want to keep funneling them in there. Let's try this. It's pretty good. Okay. Antidote. No, there's probably a bunch of invisible ones right there. Or well, there could be. I don't know yet. One that's standing in the fire is not taking enough damage to really take him out anytime soon. One standing on the other side of the fire, I think, is too far away to actually shoot. Although he might just run in the fire and then start shooting. I'm just gonna shoot a grenade at him. Or her. Whatever it is. I think the larger spiders are typically females. That being said, I am not a certified spiderologist. Damn, that's a lot of them. And that's a lot less. Also, I was wrong about them not being close enough to shoot. How about set this shit on fire? Missed. Missed pretty hard, actually. Fuck. Now what? Wanna get rid of this guy right away, otherwise he's gonna hit me with the blinding poison again. RNG saved me. Worked. Shield's gone. Oh wait, just remembered. I prepared some drugs specifically for this type of occasion. Iron gut. Well, unveiled him, but I think that just means he's gonna run up and stab me in the shins. Not much else I can do. Aegis. I think the other two are blocking his path. No, I said it already, but god damn, this is a lot of spiders. Not enough points to reload the 40 mil. So hit him again with a 25. Not sure what's up with the spiders on the other side of the wall of fire, but they're not shooting at me as much as they could be. Got 5 turns left of Aegis and Iron Gut. Hopefully that's enough. $45 AP for a reload. More fire. Might be a good idea to just leave, reload everything, reheal, fill up the shield again, and then come back. Because even if I'm surrounded, at least I'll be able to handle it. Or maybe I stick around until the fire's gone. Make full use of it. Or no, wait. I think the fire stays even if I leave the area. It only dissipates while I'm standing here. At least I think that's how that works. Yeah, fuck it. Keep firing. There goes my chance of leaving early. How do you avoid taking any fire damage? Yeah, whatever. Kill them with the taser. Surely they must be running out of spiders any time now. Surely. Right. They're all hiding away from me. Health is low. Can I leave even though I'm webbed? No. Fuck. Just blindly try to shoot around the corner. Don't think I got him. Probably should have used the iron gut first. Don't have enough points now. Only I had one more 25 mil loaded, but I don't. Couldn't do me the courtesy of standing close enough together so I could kill both of you right now. That'd be too convenient. Still more. Show yourselves. Or don't. Just let me leave, please. Here's one. Here's two, actually. Alright, it let me leave. It did not automatically end combat though, so there's probably still like a couple of stragglers. Should be easy compared to the rest of that fight. Everything's charged up, reloaded. Gonna need to pick up some more 40mm frag. And some more thermobarics while I'm at it. Bandage up some more, and back down. And even aim at it. Have to hit the invert button. One over there that ran away. And there's the one immediately in front. Snuck up on me. Clever bastard. A lot of rocks in the area. Sure hope there's no more spiders hiding behind the rocks. That would just be mean. Yeah, these guys aren't gonna have anything. Not gonna bother looting. Got a river full of Mountain Dew, I guess. Not sure why it's that color. Approach a cluster of writhing spider cocoons. They are numerous and ocular in appearance, giving the impression of an ancient, misshapen spider with scattered eyes, staring right at you. Something is glistening in the left eye cocoon. Yeah, reach for it. Slowly navigate the webbed entrance, being careful not to get yourself stuck in a vulnerable position. As you inch further into the warm cocoon, you feel something skittering across your arm. Well, they are poisonous, but I'm feeling brave. Ignore it and proceed. You ignore the hitch skitterer and push your hand deeper inside. The further you go, the more of them you feel creeping all over your arm. A few centimeters forward, and you feel something solid beneath your fingers. The item you believe was glistening from outside. It's round You carefully move it back and forth. Hear something shifting deep inside. As if what you're touching is the exposed stand of a thing much longer. Pull on it. Despite already reaching in as far as you can without gluing yourself to the cocoon, you still manage to put in the extra effort to ensure the firmest grip possible before you can start pulling. The item appears to be stuck at first, but with each tug, you sense a bit more movement and a lot more unrest coming from the cocoon's residents. You've now pulled it out sufficiently to see what it actually is. An ornamented pommel connected to a long shaft, and you can firmly grab it with both of your hands, while simultaneously stepping back. With a single steady move, you remove the spear from the cocoon, its still sharp blades cutting the web along its way. A few unlucky spiderlings as well. Item acquired, Trident. Trident, masterfully forged from a super steel-like alloy, with beautiful and elegant curves that lead astray the gazer from the wicked keenness of their edges. Interesting damage stats. Does 3 separate 10 to 25 mechanical damage instances. ACP at 20. Extended melee 2. Not sure I quite understand that part. Use the rocket as a test target. It's a pretty neat looking thing anyway. If I attack this rock from here, now he goes all the way up to it. Or does he? Nearly the whole way up to it. On hit, gain spear guard. I think all spears have that. Actually, don't think I've ever actually used a spear, other than looking at it like right now. Ignores 25% multiplicative of mechanical damage resistance when attacking organic targets. Damage is increased by 8% for every point in strength above 7. Can apply up to 3 poison coatings at once. So that's the gimmick. It's a poison spear. Neat little trophy. Dead mutant. Mutant stew. Bunch of other stuff. Shotgun. It's a shotgun, surprisingly or not surprisingly enough. Same weight as the spear, more value. You know what's behind some of the rocks? How about the rest of them? actually. I think it's time for a break. I will be back. Eventually. Probably like about 6 minutes or so. Judging by my average. Anyway, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Rocks over there, rocks over here. And I see what's behind them without destroying them. Huh. Some smoldering stuff on the ground, bones and web. Wonder what that's about. That guy. That leaves one more blocked off area. Well, technically there was only ever one blocked off area. Skeleton. He's got a lighter. Flares and TNT. Don't mind if I do. Give it a quick save. Blow this shit up. If there was anything hiding in there, it definitely heard it. More dead guys, more smoldering whatever that is on the ground. It's not flares. It's just, where the fuck did you come from? Son of a bitch. Die. Better not have brought any friends with you. Not seeing any. Okay. Get the fuck out of here before more spiders show up. I am tired of their webs. Gonna go get an ammo refill. Gonna need it. Also, another thing I just remembered is, I never did go and, take out the captain of the Grim Jetters. Pretty sure he's gotta have some kind of unique oddity on him. And I do want me that XP. So I'm back to having 4 options. There's the Grand Archive, Fire Sword, Magnar, and the rest of the Grim Jetters. And here I thought I was gonna get this shit done anytime soon. I'll leave the ammo here. The ammo I plan on using anyway. Repair kit. And I'll bring the rest back. I'll go get some more ammo, load it up on the jet ski. Forgot I left that there. Still don't need it. Leave some of this stuff for later. Not gonna bother processing it. Just gonna dump all of it. Right. Wanted some toxic grenades. Want some thermobaric grenades. Could just make myself some frags. No wait. Those take metal scraps to make, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do. I'll just stick to buying those. I need to go get some more bottles. Didn't think I'd run out, but seems we're there. Sure hope that's gonna be enough. Grab some more big batteries. Got plenty of fusion cells and lithiums. Could use some more repair kits, which I don't have any right now. Could pretty easily make some, but I'd be losing profit. Could wait a trophy spear. Or maybe I just sell it. It's not that much of a trophy. I'll hold on to the focus stims. Should definitely remember I have those. Another thing I could be using more often is the Mark V frags. They're not as good as the launcher grenades, but there are a lot less action points to actually use. Only they didn't share a cooldown with the incendiaries. Can't have everything, I guess. Wonder if the inventories have refreshed. Don't think they have. Whatever. I've got the ammo. Gonna dump the rest. Get back to it. You need more bottles. Think that's good enough. Still weird seeing this place so empty. Also, wasn't there a statue there? Where did Earnshirter was? It's gone now, though. Aga Protector, still here, still standing. Actually, did I leave anything in these? I left some half-decent parts in this one. Might have to come back and get rid of those. By that I mean, sell. No need to equip the gas grenades just yet. Although I do have to decide what the next target's gonna be. I guess I might as well go after Mr. Firesword. Use some repairs. He's all the way up over here. Easiest way to get to him, mostly north. Avoid the leper serpents. Or maybe I just take the path I took to get to the nexus of technology. So, over here. Forget what I get out of Lingula. It's only like 20 chemicals to keep track of. And I sure as hell cannot pronounce most of them consistently. See a totem. Are there any defensive turrets? Not here. Maybe in the next map. There's a pile of something or other right there. I want it. Just north of here is where the guy should be. Worth being that direction. I'm gonna go check out that pile of rocks I saw. Might be a cool bug in there. Who was looking for one of these? So I forget if I instantly aggro as soon as I walk in here. But we're gonna try it. No wait. Not magnesiums. Not for this guy. Don't exactly have the best heat resistance, but it'll have to do. Well, here's the welcoming committee. Better start tossing gas. Damn it. I might be able to survive this, but they're gonna be all over me after. If I survive. Yeah, no. Maybe try to take out all the guys over here first. Second turret. There's the guy. Being a cheeky motherfucker. Failed to kill. Brace for impact. Some other guy with a crossbow from off screen. Now I'm stuck here. There's the dude. And there goes my turn. Don't think I'm gonna be winning, but let's see. Guy basically killed me 3 times over. Got rid of those guys. Pile of them coming this way. And I just have to hope that dude with the knife isn't gonna hit me with a crippling strike and then chunk half my health with crits. Really was hoping that guy was not gonna live. It's a lot of things I'm hoping for as it turns out. I desperately back myself into this alcove. Don't think that's gonna go well. On fire. Things are not going well. Try again. The turret move? I think it did. Works for me. Here comes Hammerman. It's got a lot of health. And he's taste resistant. All of those guys are going to be running over here pretty quickly. Sure hope this works. Well, I'm backed into a corner again. 7 stacks of contaminated, but he's got a lot of health. Especially compared to the rest of these bozos. Gonna be stuck here in place, so he's probably just gonna chop my head off next turn, but see if I can't spin the herd a bit. Yeah, no. It's so over. Shit's on fire, yo. Gonna have to rethink the approach to this. There's gotta be a better way. Not sure if this connects to the same village or a different one, but we're gonna kill everyone here anyway. bison. Not quite enough to kill him. Let's see if he kills me. He did. Good for him. Getting shot at from off screen again. Try to not hit the stun guy. Success. Dude with the sword's gonna run in. Or like, lazily stroll his way in. They might be out of dudes to run up at me. I'll just have to deal with all the guys standing in the back. Or maybe they'll run up too. Must be out of fighters. Or they're all sneaky. If they're armed, they're hostile. If they're not armed, they're trying to trick you. Shoot them first. Get back over here. Just trying to deliver justice, you know. So there is another entrance to that area. Good thing I came over here and cleaned the place up. Bison leather. Don't need it. Pretty sure the frogfish just give me blood, right? No, they give fusing enzyme. I need that stuff. Actually, another thing I just remembered, thanks to that black dragonfish. I could make myself a set of throwing knives with the black dragon poison, assuming I didn't already make some and then forgot about it. Yeah, that's actually probably what happened. And I have to run all the way back over to the house, go grab those, then come all the way back over here. I'll try to fight one more time. If it still doesn't work, then I'll go get the black dragon poison. What do I get out of the hatchet fish? Black collagen. I'm sure it's useful. Actually, if I just get myself some metal plates, I don't have to go all the way back. Kinda doubt I'm gonna find a metal plate out here, however. Tired of looting, so I'll leave those guys for later. Gonna try to fight again. This time, well, charge up the shield first. Things reloaded. Have some hardcore chips. And have some juice. Save. March on. This might be a worse position. Depends on how many I can kill in the first couple of rounds. Here's the guy. Taking like no damage. Evades a shitload, resist a little bit. That's for all of them. He's got a crazy amount of evasion. Great. Took nothing from that frag. And then he does that shit. What the fuck? Taser. Could always cover myself in poison gas. Well, toxic gas. Same difference. But he's probably still just gonna run on top of me and just whack away with his sword. Either way, kinda have to take care of these guys. Fucking snake-looking motherfucker. Stay right here so at least I don't block myself in somewhere. Though I don't think I'm gonna survive until next round. Well, looks like I'm wrong. Well, I killed that one guy, but that wasn't really the target. So that guy's the one that's gonna fuck me up. But I can run out of here. Sort of. Yep, it's over. Just have to keep trying. Alright, I'm stuck in place. How foolish of me to forget that. It's immune to flashbangs. Alright, one more try. Don't see where he is. I'm assuming further around that way. Take out this guy while I've got the chance. Nearly missed. But not quite. Want to get rid of this guy, but he's kind of small potatoes. All I've got. Unless if I adrenaline shot, then I can throw one extra grenade, which isn't really gonna help. Gotta be some trick. It's a lot of kills, but it's not gonna help too much in the long run. Actually, maybe I try to leave the area from here, re-enter from the bottom, and I'll have this many less dudes trying to rush me down. Assuming I can get away, of course. Only have 10 AP, so can't swing at him on the way out. But I can leave. Just a little spicy. Oh hey, the hairpin. 1 point. Just need one more. There might be one if I go over this way. Dump all the extra meds. Do another quick save. Enter from down here. Oh. Seems like that might have been a mistake. Surely it won't happen twice. Well, that's not it. Maybe I can go back over to the facility and enter the village from there. Although, I'm kinda worried that there's gonna be another village area here. Then I'll have to find my way through that, and then I can get over here. But it's better than the other two options I have. Could also attack by jet ski, but it'd probably just blow up the jet ski. I did quick save just then, so let's try. At least the rest of them with the hammers just kinda have to sit there angrily. Spear guys, however, might be a bit more dangerous. There he is. .54 damage to the jet ski. Not sure how often you can do that. some chemicals. Make it easy for both of us. So survive maybe about 2 more of those. Unless if he crits. Not sure if the jet ski can take crits. Now he leaves. Then he goes back in. The dinkus. Ah, you missed. Well, we're cheesing the fuck out of him, but he deserves it. Mr. I literally don't take heat damage. Yeah, that's what you get. Can't loot him from here, but should be pretty trivial to go get the loot now. Just about out of frags. Good thing I can make more. Still a lot of dudes over on that map, so no idea if it's a good idea to enter by this area again. Might just all be hiding around that corner I couldn't see. Let's find out. He's on fire, but he does not panic. He is very well trained and covered in serpent scales. but I'm sure it's mostly the training. Where are they? It's gotta be the sentries. Or ballistas. Whatever you want to call them. There's one. Run up. Start blasting. And run back. Now what's the prize? Smoldering blindfold. This blindfold is too hot to be worn long, but when you endure to put it on for a moment, it turns your sight pitch dark, beyond anything a normal cloth could do. Soon, the blindfold will burn away. 3 points. And the black blade. The blade of this sword is made of a razor-sharp piece of obsidian, which radiates perpetual heat. Does deal heat damage. It's a sword though, so can't be that good. On hit, carves up a living target for 3 turns, reducing its action points by 2, increasing the chance the target will get critically hit by 3%. Stacks 5 times. 150% of mechanical damage resistance and threshold incurred. Mechanical damage that penetrates is increased by 40% against organic targets. Damage increased by 7% for every point in strength above 6. And a small intimidation bonus. 420 max durability. Nice. Alright, let's get that level. Think Mercantile's good enough for now. I need to get mechanics way up if I want to make that armor. I think it tops out at right about 230. Maybe I should do the level up in the house. So that way I can see what it is with the bonus, rather than guessing. It's probably not going all the way up to what I wanted to anyways, but I want to make sure. I will pick the rest of the level up, just so that I can speed the rest of this on. Should get one of these increased attribute ones. Only get 2 more feats after all. One now, one at 30. What do I want boosted by 2? I was thinking Constitution, but I wish I had 1 point more already in there. Then I'd be able to get like forget what that name is, Thick Skull, I think. That one's pretty nice to have. But lacking that, boosting perception up to 10 is probably the way to go. Would boost up guns a bit more and help with finding any secrets. Although, probably not some of the better secrets. Constitution would still be good just because more health, harder to die. Or strength would make it easier to carry a bunch of crap around. Then I could get Beast of Burden for the last, at the level 30 thing. Bring as much gear as possible towards the end zone. A lot of choices. Most of them bad. Not sure what I'd get out of dexterity or agility getting leveled up. Will wouldn't be worth it. Intelligence would guarantee I could craft that good stuff. Maybe that one. Would Perception 10 give me anything? Doesn't seem like it. If I had one more, I could get Scrutinous. Damn, that would have been a good one. 7% more crit chance. And I do love myself some fragmentation. How about dexterity? Expert throwing. I'd be off by 1 again. And it's a 10% additive, so basically just take the randomness out of it. Does it go from 90% accuracy to 100? Or at least I think that's what it does. So it would be nice, but not as good as that other one. Nothing else here I want. So how about agility? I could only boost it up to 8. Wouldn't be able to get any of these veteran ones that are then light response, I guess. Although if I'm below 35% health, I'm probably cornered anyway. None of the other ones are super important. Know there's something I get out of Constitution 9. Forget what it is. Last Stand. That would actually be pretty alright. There's also Survival Instincts, but rather not be that low health, if I can avoid it. I already know the only other intelligence one that would be good would be the 10.1, but that would have been good like at level 16. Kinda useless right now. Can't afford it anyway. strength 10, I can get bodyweight training. Would make me very agile relative to the total amount of armor I'm gonna have. Maybe that's the one. You already have nimble and armor sloping. Veteran feats don't have specializations, I don't think. Yeah, the other ones aren't here either. Could keep putting the points into three-pointer. Maybe grab some initiative points. But I've already got ways to do that. Namely the drugs and the root soda. And keep boosting up three-pointer. Alright, not gonna commit to the level up yet. But I know what I want. Some more. Have to go find them. Just gonna kill everyone and then loot. Saw a guy over there. Not gonna peek over to that other map just yet. If it's not another village, I'll go check it out. But if it is, I probably won't get to it right away. It's a shrimp. Bare and tasty. Still missing another one of those rocks with the red rune on it. It's gotta be in one of these villages. Red-lipped batfish. The lipstick does not help that much in terms of looks. Says you. Glitter shrooms. all there is to grab up here. And now back down there. Hey, maybe I should be collecting the clam meat. Just a tiny bit more cash. Have another set of super steel in no time. There's the ferryman. Hey, bad news, guys. The, village is empty. Or good news, depending on perspective. I don't think they share my perspective, however. Definitely buy those repair kits. This is how I get the Lufimidrian. The bad fish. Just have to go diagonal, one to the left, diagonal, 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 around the island, into the lighthouse. And yet I still check the map. Still thinking about that level up. If I get the strength and the 10% reduction to the armor penalty, those make me even more nimble, but do I really need that much more movement? is if I take the intelligent boost instead, then I could get my electronics back up. The only thing I'd really make out of max level electronics would be another shield. And would it measure up with my pre-nerf or pre-crafting nerf shield? Because I'm afraid that the answer is going to be no. So if I commit to that, it'll be a big waste. I could just not cash in the level. Go look it up after the stream or whenever I have the time before the next Underrail stream. And then have a proper answer. But that also kind of sounds like work. I'm specifically trying to avoid that. Ironic, I know. Seeing as it's the only thing that'll need that much investment into electronics, I think I'll stick to the original plan, boosting up strength and taking the body armor reduction. Because the armor I am planning on making is going to be a lot heavier. Let me see exactly how much heavier. That's with the best possible plates. I'd go from 27 to 59. And then with that one bonus, that would get reduced to 49 instead. Which is still a pretty decent amount. And I don't think... whatever this was, where is it? Armor penalty. Not sure if that's just takes the total amount of armor penalty I have and reduces 10%, or if it's just a suit of armor, or if it's every piece of armor. Although, it's almost certainly not that last one. I'd have to look it up anyway. So I forget which plate it is that I should leave out. So I did want to save one plate to make a pair of boots with. So 195 tailoring, 228 mechanics. Forgot about the tailoring part. So I can leave out the second best plate without affecting any of the quality. Probably gonna forget that again, so... Let's take this plate, the 159, and the trophy rack. I'll totally remember why I put that one there. Put away the black blade and the trophy rack. A well-earned trophy, this one. Alright. Last thing I wanted to do. How many points do I have to put in mechanics? Max it out at 150. $208 to $216. So I get 8 points or 5 points of investment. I need to get up to 228. Mental math is not my strong point at this time of day. That's about better 10 points at most. Somewhere between 10 and 5. So I got that more or less covered. And I needed 195 tailoring. I think it was. Could get just below and then just use an underpie also. $135. It's pretty close. Let me double check. It seems like I'm worrying too much about this. It's because I am. $195. I had it right the first time. So 136 is what I need. If I want to get the exact right amount without using the underpie. If I do want to use that, it gives me a bonus of 3. I need 134. Save me a whopping 2 skill points. Exciting stuff right here. Okay. I already decided I'm gonna ignore the shield. Those points in there. Needed to get it to 155, was it? Yeah, about. Okay, locking that part in. Grab some more strength. And a point at the 3-pointer. And it's done. Speaking of things being done, I think that's enough stream for one day. My head can't take it no more. But that being said, I do wanna get around to finishing this playthrough. I feel like I'm juggling too many categories. So, expect a lot more streams of Underrail specifically in the next little bit. So I'm still gonna have Magnar, the rest of the Grimjetters, the Grand Archive. Then I could go sweep the last few villages, see if they have any of the missing oddities I need, but might be a little bit overkill. Because I still have all of heavy duty left to do, and I'm pretty sure there's a pile of XP I can get there. So maybe I'll just do the bosses, then I'll go do the heavy duty DLC. It'll be fun. Definitely won't get mad at that guy right there. Him with the red eye. And I'll have plenty of opportunities to complain about that later. For now, I must go. So hopefully that was a good stream. See ya.